Hello everybody, my name is Pangoduck. Welcome back to Wasteland 3. Oh, right. Still pretty upset that we don't have the lockpicking for that safe. It's been a few days since I recorded the last episode. I'm still upset. Anyway, let's move on. We need to get into the bazaar now for a couple of reasons. Reason A is our own quest and the whole reason we came here. Our own self-interest. And reason B is we met some survivors that some refugees that want some help getting into Colorado Springs now that we killed the smugglers. So our reasons are twofold.
Welcome to the bazaar, little lambs. Behave yourselves.
Okay. So the monster army are protecting the bazaar. Where is the actual...
Really need to ask
there?
Tell you to look at my gun. Bugger keeps jamming.
Interesting. Okay. I assume I'm allowed to go ahead and loot that container. Bazaar under assault. This tape dates back to the war between the Patriarch and the Monster Army many decades ago. Alright. Give it a listen.
Listen up, Mashers. The next son of a bitch who says we're losing this war gets strung up by his nuts. You hear me? It doesn't matter how much territory we've lost. There's only one way inside the mall. As long as we control it, Buchanan can't touch us. He can sit out there with his army and pound snow for all I care. All we gotta do is hold out. The lamb and the wolf got different needs. Sooner or later, Buchanan will have to negotiate. And then we'll have him right where we fucking want him.
Okay. As you approach the trailer, the speakers bolted onto it crackle to life.
The lamb stands at the door. What sacrifice do they bring to the door of monsters?
You know what? Back off with that lamb bullshit, buddy.
Wow. Okay. No need to be such an asshole about it. I'm just doing my job here.
True, you are.
The bazaar lies beneath your feet, covered by decades of snow. The only way in is through the gate beneath this RV. The only people who can open this gate, we, the Monster Army.
Uh-huh.
If you want to get in here,
Oh,
you need to do one of two things. Buy an entrance pass, or get an established bazaar merchant to vouch for you. Sometimes we let Colorado's most famous in, but it's been years since such an exception was made.
Okay, we had to listen to it because I accidentally clicked and skipped the text. Alright, well obviously we're not famous enough to get in, so let's not even go there. How much does it cost?
More than it should, honestly. But that's what happens when one party has a monopoly.
We can afford that, right?
Sorry. Anyway.
How much money do we have?
Stay warm.
800. Well, I think it's necessary.
The lamb stands.
Yeah.
Again.
I mean, I'm sure there's probably a way to get a merchant to vouch for us, but I don't know who that would be or where they are, and I kind of want to go in there now. We'll just try the old don't you know who we are.
Huh, that's nice. Doesn't mean shit to me.
Yeah,
I'm
obscure.
happy for you.
Okay. We're definitely overpaying. There's definitely a better way in, but we're going to do it.
Makes equals of monsters and lambs. You've bought yourself passage to the bazaar. We will send your prize up shortly.
Sure enough, a pass pops out of a pneumatic tube.
Right. Keep you calm. Behave yourselves, my little lambs.
Okay. Alright. Screw it then. Let's go in.
Are we under attack?
No, I'm sure we're not under attack. Fuck. I swear, I only opened the Warren's gate for 1 second and that fucking pig bolted by me. Don't worry, folks. The bazaar is secure. Move along, everyone. Ah, new visitors.
Right.
Don't fret.
Come and hear about the marvels of the bazaar.
So the Warrens, okay. Well, wasn't there another path to the Warrens outside? I think there was. Right, so we got a lot of people to talk to then. Okay, let's get on with it. This man is wearing the same outfit as the guards outside, a wolf mask and Letterman jacket. As you get closer, you notice the outfit looks old and worn, patched up many times through the years.
Fresh lambs, esteemed guests. The door guard informed me you were coming. You are most welcome to all the delicacies and pleasures the bazaar has on offer, provided you have the coin.
Well, we really don't anymore, but there you go.
I hope you're not shaken by this disturbance. It is a minor matter, I assure you. Your shopping experience should be nothing short of completely safe.
The hell was that explosion?
Please lower your voice. I don't know, okay? Someone's been strapping explosives to real pigs. Real pigs, made up with real lipstick, real eyeshadow. I guess it's some asshole's idea of a prank.
Interesting prank.
Climb stairs to the upper level in the back. They will take you to our esteemed leader, Flab. Talk to him if you want to know more.
Okay. Are there any caravaneers here?
Ah, yes. Paradolia Jones.
Paradolia
The man you're
Jones.
looking for. He'll be hanging out at the Fountain Bar. Right there.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Enjoy your visit.
Okay. I'm just looking around. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's start.
Guns sanctified with blood.
Yeah. The woman has scars all over her body, marks that speak of acid burns and shrapnel damage. Her eyes are scarred and blind, yet she turns to you as you approach.
Heartbeats that I don't recognize. Come closer, strangers. The sanctified Piscatelli crafts weapons of all sorts for those in need. And she can read that you are very much in need.
Ooh. Okay, so weapon modding. Interesting work you're doing here. Could we help with any projects that have you stumped?
Help? I suppose there is an order I need assistance with. Yeah, I can use your help. There is a weapon on the bench just waiting to provide its blessing to the needy.
Well, we'll be happy to help. Okay, the Sanctified Piscatelli leads you to a workbench with an unusual-looking pistol on it. You work on it for several hours. Piscatelli's tools are unusual, emanating a scorching heat that leaves your arms marked by burns. Piscatelli nods approvingly at this development.
The pain does not
Nail
last.
box.
And the scars? Those are blessings. They are a record of your dedication, proof you are strong enough to rise above the fears of the flesh, a reward that fits your efforts. Keep the weapon, with my blessings.
Okay.
Certainly.
Show us what you got for sale, because we probably... Do we have some junk to sell, or did we already sell it? We have almost none. Yeah, okay, fine. Right, so that's fine. We're not really going to buy any weapons now, are we? Maybe we should have a quick look. Maybe we will. Where's the pistol that we just got? Oh, wait. That's not a pistol, though. The nail box. I'm sure it said pistol, didn't it? Maybe not. Anyway. We don't have a brawler, unfortunately. But that's a bit spicy. I think we also got some mods, yeah. We also got some mods, so that's cool. Who's our weapon modder? Lucia, right? Yeah. Ah, what am I doing? Okay, we don't have 8, do we have 7? We have 7. Okay. Well, we may as... do we... They're just for blunt weapons, though. Don't we already have heavy weights on... Yeah, so there's nothing to really be done right now anyway. Right. Never mind. Let's just have a quick look at what she has.
Certainly.
Weapon-wise. Obviously, she's got ammo. We've already bought some ammo, so I'm not too worried about that. Tactical nuke, though. Tactical nuke, though. Okay, she's got all kinds of cool things. Clown hammer. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Iron blade. Ooh. Phase blaster. Okay, she's got loads of really cool things. But anyway, how much would that cost? $500. Well, I wouldn't want to spend that anyway, even if I had it. So, okay, I assume the patrons are just useless.
He's got some assault rifle ammo in stock.
Yeah.
Assault rifle.
Let's just rotate the camera.
Assault rifle, no question.
Talk to our boss
You hear
if
the
you're here to
stories
help.
about the killer clown? They
Um,
say he eats
Chick
kids.
flick. Can we go in there then or not?
I suggest you speak to Flat.
Now, hungry?
Oh, we can.
These
We
beauties
could grab
in
some
my
pork
theater.
buns.
Come to Adalon.
Okay.
Well, when you're a man as sexy as I am, you always gotta fight off the ladies. You know.
I have a boner, Dottie.
What have I stumbled into? Officer 6, huh? Remember the name. Alright. If you pay us, we'll do that. This woman's shocking purple hair and ridiculously voluptuous form make her stand out from the average Wastelander. She looks like she dropped in from a different time and place.
Hey there, Eidolon.
Of course, Marshal Quan knows her. Of course he does.
Marshal Quan, as charming as ever. And you brought your most beautiful friends to Adalon's Chick Flicks Theater, I see. Aren't you all a sight for sore eyes, honey lips?
Tell us about the theater, why not?
The Chicks Flicks is the bazaar's finest emporium of top-shelf theatrical performances. Ah, sugar plums. Of all the gin joints in all the towns in all the world, I'm so happy you walked into mine. You look like strapping, helpful hunks. Wouldn't you love to help out our little Adalon?
For money, yeah. What can we do?
Oh, my heroes. So here's the rub. The Chicks Flicks theater shows only the finest, most exclusive performances. But we are running low on material.
Yeah, I gathered.
I'd ask if you were volunteering to be my next star, but we all know I couldn't afford your gorgeous asses. I suppose the next best thing would be getting me some fresh material.
Hopefully not by force. Where would we get fresh material?
I know where to find some old movie reels. We've got good tech in here. So between some creative editing and a little bit of improvisation, I can produce our next masterpiece.
Okay. Alright, where do we find the movie reels?
So it's easy as a slice of apple pie. The Monster Army used to live in a pre-war luxury bunker. Apparently their monster outfits were inspired by the movies they watched in there. The bunker has been abandoned for years and years, so it should be simple. And hey, I know any resistance you meet won't be a problem for such beautiful and powerful people. Good luck out there, sweeties.
Okay. What questions are there available?
Gorgeous.
No, I don't need to ask any of that.
Come back again soon.
Yeah, I'll be
Those
sure to.
asses are too beautiful to stay going.
Okay, I mean, listen.
What's a man from Pawtucket? And for $1.50, you can fuck it.
What's going on here? You're all under arrest. Don't make me pull out my bullet. There's a new sheriff of Sexyville in town, ladies.
Jesus. Right,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't
friends
afford
in
us.
Broadmoor. We should visit sometime.
We'd have to sign on with the caravan. You think it's safe?
All right, fine. All good. Let's keep doing our circuit.
Talk to our boss if you're here to help.
Yeah, I will. Don't worry. Okay, so none of these are interesting people.
Talk to our boss if you're here to help.
Yeah, I heard. Don't worry.
You missed the sale of Piscatelli's. Yep. I got a tongue designed for every orifice of your body.
Jesus.
I tell you what.
No, sharp. Just sharp.
For life.
Stop speaking. Let's talk to Quarex.
Oh, wow. Are you Rangers? I haven't seen any of you guys since I left. In a while.
Oh, where did you leave?
I haven't seen any Rangers in a while.
Come on, spit it out. Cat's out the bag.
Are you here to fight the monsters under the bazaar? That would be awesome.
Monsters?
I'm Quarex, by the way. This is my cool museum of, coolness. Would you like a tour?
Sure.
Really? Okay. This way.
Come on, everyone in.
I'll start. Welcome to Quarex's Quabinet of Curiosities, a collection of the rarest of the... Well, it's toys and games mostly,
VR.
and some mementos, but they're all really cool, I promise. That top hat belonged to Mr. Cynical from Angel Oracle out in L.A., a fellow game aficionado. He lived his life trying to help the little guy, defending them against bullies and end-level bosses. In the end, though, a boss got him, and well, he didn't make it. I keep his hat around to remind me to be honest and decent like he was.
Okay. What else you got?
This was the best video game
Wasteland
ever.
4.
Wasteland 4. You can choose what color you want the screen to be, red or green.
Brilliant.
This is the most sought-after gaming accessory ever made. The legendary Mighty Mitt. I love the Mighty Mitt. It's so bad.
Okay.
This is a genuine megascope. The most advanced optical aiming
Ooh,
device
can we have
of its
this?
day. A priceless artifact. Shame somebody stuck...
Oh, I probably got a bit carried away there. This display case contains an energy weapon that's been fitted with a highly sophisticated pre-war scope. It looks masterfully crafted and carefully maintained. Obviously, steel. Inspect. The small plaque besides the case reads Zap. Pow. Accurate to a single pixel you'll never miss when using the mega scope. The glass case does not appear to be locked. Okay, well, we're not going to steal it because we can't use tech weapons anyway, I don't think. I got an achievement. The robot slumps in place, eaten by rust, almost lifeless save for the faint pinpoint glow of its pupils. Oh, rip. Rip nerd stuff. Hey, you functional? It clacks in reply, and an even... What even is that word? Staccato noise? Its head twitching like a clockwork bird that has forgotten the trick of realism. A hiss of black smoke unravels from the paneling of its throat. Kick the robot. The machine scissors forward at the blow, sudden and savage, shoulders rolling. Somewhere in the circuitry of its brain, it probably still believes it has arms and blades. Leave. Okay. This throne was once coveted by many, as whoever would sit upon it would be king of the wasteland. What is this here? Inside his glass confinement, Tarjan bears his rictus grin to the world, an eye cracked, the other throbbing like a flesh wound. There is a conspicuous red button. Besides it are the words, press here to receive fortune. Alright, press the button. Tarjan remains stoic as you hear a shrill grinding sound. A tiny scrap of paper stamped with irregular writing emerges from a slot. The meek shall inherit the earth. No man shall be safe, no woman, no child. Even the humblest worm will be the teeth and thunder. Be with teeth and thunder. Apologies. Okay. VR device. We'll finish the tour on our own. The VR device is bulky, cumbersome conglomeration of thick wires and dented shapes. Put it on. The helmet doesn't fit quite right. It slopes and slouches across your face, putting the alignment of your nose at risk. Text starts scrolling across the darkness, banding your eyes. Select command. The camera blinks into a room filled with high-tech equipment. Every single screen reads, "A strange game," in blinking letters. Figures move in the shadows, turning towards you. One by one, the screen changed to error, error, you are an unauthorized user. An alarm blares and the feed cuts out. Okay. I'm too lazy to go through all of those. However, we will look at the computer. A lovingly rendered scene of the Scottish Highlands flickers in 16 pixelated colours on the screen of this computer. A polyphonic chorus of beeps forms in the Gaelic tune into a Gaelic tune as you read the title of the game. The Bard's Tale 4 Burrows Deep. Play the game. You encounter fiendish cultists, solve devious puzzles, and compose magical songs. But one challenge defeats you. The game ends with an epithet. You've been killed by 99 berserkers. Probably an inside joke there that I don't get. Anyway.
Hi, Rangers. Good to see you again.
Right. Let's talk.
Sure.
Your name's Quarex. Didn't you live with the Topekans in Arizona?
You must be thinking about someone else.
Mm.
Quarex is a more common name than you might think.
Is it?
Anyway, not me.
No? Okay. Perception 5. You're sweating a lot, Quarex.
Oh, well, haven't you heard? Scientists say sweating is a sign of truthfulness. Okay, fine. I'm Quarex from Rail Nomads. Happy now?
Ecstatic, thank you.
Kinda cool you guys have heard of me. Nobody knows about me.
Why did you come to Colorado?
Well, basically, everything went downhill after Ranger Team Echo found that 3DO for me. Some shady guys started coming around asking me to sell it to them, and when I said no, well, they didn't like that at all. I was going to call the Rangers since you'd all been so nice to me, but then Ranger Citadel blew up, so I left.
That's fair.
Had to leave all my cool stuff behind, even the 3DO. But there's lots of cool stuff around here, too, and I've been finding it. And that's how I started my museum.
Oh, okay. Alright, what can you tell us about the bazaar?
It's great! There's so much cool stuff at all the merchant stalls. I add to my collection all the time. Some spooky stuff has been happening lately, though. Monsters are coming up from the tunnels at night to snatch people. It's like Chud in real life.
Okay. Talk to you later.
Rangers, thanks for visiting me.
It's alright, my friend. Okay, so... Okay, one at a time. Let's talk to Gwyn. A reek of tobacco and tannin surrounds this wizened, dark-skinned woman. Without breaking eye contact, she swaps a chewed-down cigarette stub for a fresh one and lights it before she speaks.
Huh, you look like tough sorts. Patriarch sent you. Whoever you are, we can certainly use your help. Some kind of beastie down in the Warrens or something.
Alright, Jesus, we're gonna have to go down there.
Up the stairs.
You're Talbot? Rather than answer, she takes a long drag of a cigarette. Your question does not seem to have impressed her. What do you sell?
Kinda depends on who's buying. For you, leather goods, protective gear, armor. Up to you if you want to deflect stabbings or look like a badass. Either way, I have you covered.
Okay.
That's why I'm here.
Okay. Obviously too expensive for what we want, but good to know. She has repair kits as well. And armor mods. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna purchase at this time. So we better go upstairs, right? Oh wait, there's a doctor. Oh, and the guys in the middle as well. I'm sure we're supposed to be speaking to somebody who's in the middle, but they're not. Well, they said the fountain bar. Isn't that the fountain bar? I don't see a fountain, to be fair. Yeah, well, we'll see. Let's talk to the doc.
Dr. Coldcuts why, hello. Name's Hirsch. Lev Hirsch. But you can just call me Dr. Coldcut.
Dr. Coldcut. You patch us up?
Pig. Human. Ain't so different. Cash first and I'll...
Do I need patching up? Oh, well, it's $25. Let's do it.
Aces. This won't hurt a bit. Promise.
Okay. We don't need medical supplies, do we? Or do we? I'll check. Anyway, why's your name Cold Cuts?
Used to be the veterinarian / butcher here back in the day. Learned all about how the body works by carving up meat. Animal meat, of course. When Doc Kessler passed, well, I inherited the position.
Okay. Can you tell us a bit about the bazaar?
Not much. Got all kinds of traders here, selling all sorts of junk. The heart of this place is meat, though. Pig meat is a luxury not everyone can afford.
Interesting.
Anyway, got a bit of a pickle of late. Something murderous roaming the Warrens. Some say it's the old monster army leader. The Cyclops come back from the dead and hunting us. Bunch of BS if you ask me, but something's down there. Talk to Flab if you haven't already.
All right. All right.
Ah, the self-medicating sort. Sure, take a look.
Right. We got 15. We got... Oh, we seem to have plenty. Is it injury kits that we're short on? You've only got 2. Could buy a couple. Wouldn't be against it. First aid station. Ooh, that's pretty cool. It's like a first aid turret. We do have some med darts. We need to remember that. Let's buy like 2 injury kits, yeah? Alright. Is there anything over here? Oh, the vending. Let's have a quick look at the vending machines. Oh, Randy, get.
The bazaar's not perfectly safe, but, well, you know,
Nice.
just talk to Flab.
Chips Ahoy and Snickers? Are they allowed to do that? Are they allowed to call them that? God, I love Chips Ahoy. So good. And beer nuts. Alright. Okay, let's have a chat with Randy. We're almost done down here. This young red-headed man is decked out with tools, ready for work. He turns to you, not pausing his fervent chewing.
Hey, strangers. I don't suppose you're here to help with the troubles down below.
That might be, yeah.
Talk to Flab, but if you want to talk cars, I'm your guy. Randy's the name, local master mechanic.
Is that so? Yeah. You like working here?
Particularly, it's boring work. I only get pulled in if something breaks that a tender can't fix, so I spend most of my time just waiting here. Like I'm doing now. But beggars can't be choosers.
Maybe you don't need to be a beggar. Yeah, would you be interested in a job?
No offense, but you're a gamble in a hard luck casino. Don't like working in the bazaar, but it's constant money, and I need that right now. See? Some months ago, my dad wrote me that he thought he'd seen folks skulking around our homestead. I dismissed it. Our place has always been isolated and safe. Stupid. Turns out it was a small band of one of them crazy plains gangs. They sent me a letter. My parents are dead, and they're holding my kid brother and sister hostage. I ain't even close to having enough money to pay the ransom. Even if I did, I suspect they'd just kill us all after I pay. So what's a guy to do?
I got you, Randy. I got you. We'll go get them.
You mean get them? I don't normally condone violence, but if it's what it takes.
Yeah, listen, I don't have the money to pay it.
Let me show you where to find our old homestead. I'll meet you there. You help out the Get family and I'll work for you. No doubt about it.
Alright, nice.
See you there. It don't take too long, okay?
Yeah, great stuff. Right. Are you just selling drinks and stuff? Oh, maybe it's this guy.
If you need a drink, you've come to the right place. If you got questions, well, I suppose that's okay too.
Did you see that pig explode?
Between you and me, I've been partaking in some taste tests during my shift, so
that's fair.
everything is a little blurry at the moment. I did hear a loud boom, but I figured it was just a thunderstorm.
Of course you did. Okay. I don't want to drink. I mean, we'll have...
Only the finest
what have you
drinks on
got?
earth.
Literally just alcohol and stuff. Okay. Yeah, I don't really have anything to gain from you. Oh, there's Long John. We'll talk to him in a minute. Oh, and there's the other guy. Okay. What are you selling? The man before you is moving so fast he's nearly a blur, as he dashes from pot to pot on his stoves, stirring one, tasting another. As you approach, he stops his cooking and turns his undivided attention to you.
My friends, you saw that explosion too? Horrible! Such a waste of good pork. And human life, of course. But don't worry, Masato is here to offer aid and succor. Have you seen anything this delicious?
He holds a steaming hot bowl in front of you, filled to the brim with some kind of noodles. That looks amazing. May we?
Yes, yes. Be my guest. After enjoying this bowl, know that my store is open to you. I have a variety of goods that you may find useful.
He hands you the bowl, which turns out to be a mix of noodles and pork, which is filling and quite delicious. He watches you eat it with a hopeful grin.
A man who never eats pork is never a whole man. But I have to tell you, my friends, these noodles are a pale imitation of the real thing. The great pre-war delicacy. The rarest of rare magics. Instant ramen noodles.
Ah, yes.
I hope one day I will perfect my recipe to recreate them. But enough about me. How can I be of service?
I mean, these are still good. So you're looking for instant ramen noodles?
Ah, you picked up on my subtle hints.
Subtle hints, yeah.
Years ago, a friend in Colorado Springs gave me a package of instant ramen noodles that he had found in the Warrens underneath the bazaar. The experience changed my life forever, and I moved here in hopes of finding more.
Oh, I wonder if we can find some. Okay. The cook starts to fidget, despair painting his face as he loses his usual buoyant composure.
The Warrens aren't safe. I can't venture down there. But you must understand. It is as if my body is made of ramen. If you go down in the Warrens, please keep your eyes open for this rare delicacy.
I will. I'll get you some. Hey, listen, we're looking for a caravan master.
Paradolia Jones.
Oh yeah, of course we know that. Yeah. Okay, listen.
One of our best.
Listen.
He's right over there.
Listen. Ranger HQ could use a chef like you.
Oh, how interesting. You mean a permanent position? A full kitchen of my own?
Yeah.
My friends, that is quite the offer you're making me. You have my interest for sure. But as I explained to you, I'm here for a reason. Bring me the ramen noodles and I'll gladly join you at your HQ.
Yeah, tight. That's fair. Alright.
Come back soon.
Alright, Alfredo. Okay. Right. Let's talk to Long John first. For all that it might be swaddled in dirty, mismatched fabric, this figure is clearly anything but human. At your approach, it straightens with a creak of rusted gears and presses a palm to the Nixon mask over its face.
As I live and eat cherry pie, more of my fellow humans in the bazaar. You make yourself welcome now, you hear?
He scratches behind the masked plastic ear. His shirt shifts to reveal a coil device on his chest, an impressive-looking piece of tech.
Fellow humans?
Tell us about yourself.
Well, gosh and apple pie.
Gosh and apple pies.
Spot. Let's see. My name is Long John, and I'm old as dirt. I've traveled a little, but nowhere interesting. Now I'm here in the bazaar, just to see what life has to offer. Make friends.
Okay.
Wasn't something that I got to do when I was younger, what with my job and all. There was no time to make friends, none at all. But I'm making up for it. I know everyone in the bazaar, and they know me.
What was your job? So are you trying to pretend you're not a synth?
Me? A synth? Aren't you adorable? I'm meat and muscle, just like you, Rangers. Shucks, I even have dreams all the time. Technicolor dreams about flying and standing naked in front of people I don't quite know. Synths don't do that.
We still think you're a synth.
I'm not a synth. Why, just last night I had the most human dream. I was back in high school. There was a trigonometry test. I sat down confident and brash, only to realize I completely forgot to study.
Okay.
I also enjoy toasted eggs in the morning. A very human thing.
You know everyone can tell that's a mask, right? Look, we can see the strings.
Oh, you kids and your humor. If the folk in the bazaar really thought I was a synth, wouldn't they have tried to decommission me? Not that I'm afraid of such things, being the perfectly ordinary human male that I am.
He hesitates.
All right, fine. I am a synth, but you can't tell anyone.
Decommissioning you sounds like a good idea. We fucking hate synths. Everyone in the bazaar already knows.
Do they? I'm not sure I believe that. If they knew, wouldn't they have melted me down to scrap by now? People don't like synths, far as I've seen. You're clever ones, and bully to you for figuring out who I am. But let's not talk about it again, okay? The topic puts me on edge.
Alright.
So soon? I suppose even good things gotta end sometime. You be safe now, you hear? And come back to see old Long John when you can.
Okay.
Best of luck to you.
I mean, yeah, I know we could be asking all these people about everybody in the bazaar, but yeah, we'll be here all night. Right, Paradolia Jones. As you approach, the man's eyes flit over every member of your team as if assessing whether or not you're a direct threat. He relaxes after a moment and touches the brim of his hat with a slight nod.
Howdy, ma'am.
He nods at Lucia.
Howdy.
Always good to see a Wesson.
He turns to you, nodding again. Let's just get straight to the point. There's a group of refugees topside who need transport to Colorado Springs.
I see.
$300?
Not my usual line of business, but I don't see why not. My normal rates would apply for a one-way transport.
Oh, come on, man. We don't have $300, do we?
So long.
No. We could sell.
Just my services as a caravan
okay.
master. I organize caravans to get people, goods, and livestock from one place to another. But I don't sell goods myself. These lands near Colorado Springs are pretty safe, but still lots of people need help getting around, especially if you want to range further than that.
Okay.
So long.
We'll probably get stuff that we can get money from down in the Warrens.
These are perfect. Hello. Welcome to
But we
Talbot's
do
Town.
have a bunch of extra like armor and stuff. That's why I'm kind of wondering. Does that filter us as well? Yeah. God, it sells for nothing. It sells for literally nothing. Apart from that one. I mean, it would guess. Ugh. Ugh. I don't want to sell them. I mean, we can sell these, but they're like not worth anything. Tell you what, we'll sell these because we don't need them. And I guess the same applies to all this stuff, so I guess we'll just sell it. Like, we don't need any of it. Now we can pay for it. It's not amazing. We still need to use these skill books. I'm just holding off on it. Yeah, okay. Alright. That'll do. Let's just go and pay him now. That it's done.
Fill her up, barkeep.
No problem. I'll make sure they're part of my next caravan run to Colorado Springs. I'll send someone to collect them right now.
Great.
So long.
Right, we need to go and talk to... What's his face? Upstairs then, don't we? Before we go down into the Warrens.
Get your protective gear here.
Sudden loud music. Flab the inhaler. Okay, dude. Ooh, more lockpicking, although I don't think they'd be happy about us doing that. Come on then, Flab.
Children of the desert. What wonderful music they make. What do you want of Jacob the Magnificent? This wonderful, wonderful...
The corpulent man standing before you spits out a set of fake Dracula teeth and wipes his mouth.
Let's never mind with the acts.
Yeah, I agree.
Rangers, I am so sorry you had to witness that horrible exploding pig. Truth is, You do not find us at the best of times. Do not judge harshly, my friends. We hold on to our rituals of the past to try to remember our long-lost strength. It may strike you as pathetic, but it gives us much-needed comfort.
Okay. Well, what do you mean, not the best of times?
You have not noticed? I am surprised, but nonetheless, we have been under assault, my friends. Something, someone, some horrible unknown thing is roaming the warrens below us. People have been disappearing, not to mention the pigs loaded with explosives running amok.
Yeah, but it couldn't be some kind of beast if they're putting explosives on pigs, right?
You are the Patriarch's Rangers, yes? If he trusts you, so can I. Nothing we've done has helped, so your arrival could not be more fortuitous. We need your help to combat this threat.
Alright, we can check it out, assuming we're paid when we're done.
Spoken like a true citizen of the world. I suspect we shall be good friends, Rangers. Now, bring me news of what has been happening in the dark. If you come back, you shall be rewarded handsomely.
Let's learn a little bit more about him.
You ask too much of me, my friends. What is a leader but a servant of the community? My story is the bizarre story. I am nothing but a receptacle of its wishes.
Okay. Well, how did you end up in charge?
Where do I start? Once, I was a humble lieutenant in the monster army. Then, the Patriarch came to the bazaar. He executed my predecessor, and everyone else was too stupid to understand that this is the new world order.
Okay.
When he came to me, I did not hesitate. I swore myself to his service, marrow and muscle, and the Patriarch, in his infinite grace, gave me command of the bazaar and all of its lives.
Okay. This probably isn't very sensitive to ask, but have you any thoughts on the nickname of yours?
I appreciate the delicacy. Your compassion will be remembered. But no, I've no thoughts on the nickname they've given to me, and no cause to think about it. After all, Flab describes me well, does it not?
Well, yeah. Suppose.
Good. Most would have lied to my face, told me that
Nice.
Flab the Inhaler was a blasphemy against my greatness. But you have courage. I see a long friendship ahead of us. The truth is that I see this fat as proof of my station in life. Here, in these wastelands, how many have the opportunity to eat and flourish as I have?
That's true. I wouldn't call it flourishing, but that's true. Alright.
The bazaar will
Right then.
be waiting.
We are ready to go on into the Warrens and investigate then, I suppose. We're looking for monsters and and ramen noodles. Now, given the time, I am going to end this session here. Next session we will go straight in. And then, yeah, we'll see what we find. But for today, that is going to do it. It did take us a while to get around the bazaar, but there was a lot of stuff to see. And a lot of people to talk to as well. It took quite a while. But it's fun. I like learning about all these places and the storylines. It's, yeah, it's awesome. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great day wherever you are. And I will see you next time when we go down into the Warrens.